Over 150,000 people play tennis in Ireland, making the sport one of the top participant sports in the country. Our cameras recently toured Ireland to visit the 6 clubs shortlisted for the Supreme Club of the Year. The objective of the awards held by Tennis Ireland and sponsored by Eagle Star is to recognise not only the players but also the vital contribution that voluntary officials give to the sport in Ireland every year. Member clubs are assessed on their club structures, facilities, child protection and on-court programmes by independent judges and Tennis Ireland representatives. There are 3 categories: small, medium and large clubs, with winners in each. And then from that, an overall Supreme Club of the Year is awarded. We begin our tour of the 6 clubs with a visit to the 2 small club finalists, Clane and Ballypatrick.
We're a small club in the middle of Clane village. We're offering varied interests in the club in the sense of varied membership from juniors from 5 years of age to senior level. Our junior programme is very active. We start an open week for juniors in the summer, and from that we have 2 months supervision when the children are off school.
Our junior programme is on for the 8 weeks in the summer, July and August. This commences with the Kit Kat, which encourages children who are members and non-members to play tennis in our tennis club. A lot of these children do join our tennis club. We also have a supervisor and assistant supervisor in our club during the summer from 1 o'clock to 5 every day, and they encourage the children to play tennis. We run internal leagues for our children during the summer programme, and we also accumulate this with the championships of the last 2 weeks with our gala day on the last Saturday in August.
We're a local club in a local community. Our emphasis is on tennis, fun tennis, with enjoyment for everyone from young to old.
We've been the most successful club in South Tipperary, in the South Tipperary League. We've won the Premier competition 3 of the last 4 years, so I think we're hoping to keep up. That will be the challenge. I think that will be another challenge, to keep that standard for the future. The main development will be the provision of the Omni courts, the all-weather surfaces that we're standing on here. We try to provide facilities also for our youth and young people, and I think that's the basis of the club, the provision of sporting facilities to suit the area, the young people in the area. We have ongoing coaching programs over each year, and there are maybe 60 to 80 juniors under 14 from 8 to 14 participating in this program each year. Involvement, togetherness, enjoyment. Those are the things that are the hallmark of the club, I think so, yeah.
This year was Ballypatrick in Tipperary that was given the decision. Next up was the medium club section. This was between Sandycove and Sligo.
I think the key thing that's brought us to where we are today is the balance that we've maintained between so many competing priorities in the tennis club. We've gone through a rapid stage of development of maintaining people's involvement, giving them options as to the levels of tennis, but we've also been focused on a high quality and excellence in our play of tennis.
Currently we have 260 plus juniors doing the coaching programme. It's very high. We've took in 57 new juniors this year. Also we have 29 juniors in the Leinster Winter Match Plays at the moment, which again is an astonishing number. Normally we'd only have 20, so we've gone up again.
One aspect of this club that might be a little bit different is that our children come from up to 12, 14 different schools in the neighbourhood, so they don't necessarily know each other when they come to the club. They can be quite shy and they come into a coaching group, so the social tennis really complements that, and they really make lifelong friends here, and we hope to keep them in the club and retain those friendships into adulthood.
We feel that we have a distinct advantage with our club here, with almost a membership of 500 people, and of that there's 200 juniors. We run softball, which takes place in the indoor courts, and then we have our midi tennis, and we have club squads and a number of children that participate then in the Connacht programme as well. This year we participated with Parks Tennis and gave them the use of our club, and we gave a number of children that participated in the Parks Tennis free membership and free coaching for the year. We also give the use of our courts for Special Olympics, and any community-based schools or anything that wish to partake, we always give these free of charge. I would have to say Sligo Tennis Club is a very vibrant and social club, and we can only say that it'll go from strength to strength.
It was Sandy Cove that came out on top this time, and that leads us on to the large club category. This was between St Anne's in Waterford and Templeogue in Dublin.
I first joined the club back in 1946 when I left school. This was then the Waterford Lawn Tennis Club, and its extent was as far as we're standing now. This was 5 courts, was the Waterford Club. The St Anne's Club was down the road in the grounds of the county hospital.
We have a very strong focus on the facilities, and we try and keep them up to date and at the highest level possible. We concentrate on fun tennis for both juniors and seniors, and provide very good value for money for anybody who wants to partake in the sport. The junior programme is very strong in the club, and it's a particular focus of the committee and the junior and senior committees alike.
The coaching that takes place here now, there's 70-80 hours a week going into the coaching. There's 4 coaches here full time from September to December, and again from January up to the end of April.
I asked some of the juniors what they'd say about the club and why they play the game, and really the predominant word they use is it's just a fun place to be. It's a fun place to play tennis and a fun place to meet friends and make friends, and I think that goes for the senior and the junior game, to be honest.
It's a fun place to be and to play tennis and to enjoy yourself.
Our club is just so active, and there are so many categories within the club, between the junior development programme, the active large membership in the club. We have a very good secretary in the club, and she deals with the membership. Again, it's all about a positive attitude, and there's a great attitude and spirit within the club here, and I think that in itself is what it's all about, the membership.
We have 500 participating junior members, and they would be broken up into different categories by age and obviously by sex. We have a group of very progressive players whom we're hoping will be the shining lights for Templeogue Tennis Club in days to come, and we would try to actually invest in those players. They would be training maybe twice, 3 times a week anyway with our professional coaches. And then we have a very social programme for the other children who come down.
Templeogue is its members. That's it. Good place to be.
St Anne's Waterford took away the honours this time round. So 6 finalists from around the country, 3 category winners, but only 1 overall first place. A very tough decision to make. The judges of the 2007 Eagle Star Tennis Awards gave St Anne's Waterford Tennis Club the title of this year's Supreme Club of the Year. Congratulations to all the category winners and everyone involved.